What's going on, Bass Head? This is Mr. Bass, and I have a unboxing, sort of, that I'm going to do for you. If you've already seen my unboxing of the Super 6 sack, the one with the black bag, you may want to skip this. But I got some feedback that I was going too long, and I think I probably was. I kind of got carried away on that thing. That video is like 35 minutes long. So if you want a more condensed version, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a condensed version of this sack because I haven't really used it or anything yet. Comes in the bag, and as I've said before, the bags are, yeah, whatever. I mean, I guess the bag's better than a box because it's reusable, but I don't really need the bag. So just thought I'd go through these lures with you real quick and let you see what was in here. I might take them out of the box too so you can get a little closer look. But first up is the Movement L7, and this is a 5/8 ounce crankbait that is dives 3 to 6 feet, dives 3 to 6 feet, and this color is Lava Truce, and Lava Truce is one of my favorite 6 Sense colors, actually. So that's good. The Movement 7 is it's kind of a uniquely shaped crankbait. It's got this kind of long arching bait, and this of course is a pretty stout square bill, and the Lava Truce color kind of has a dark brown on the back, orange sides, yellow belly. And of course all of 6 Sense lures come with these nickel premium grade hooks. Their hooks are great. So that's the Movement L7 square bill. Next is a lipless crankbait. It's the Quake 70. And this is the Golden Gill color. I like that color quite a bit. The Quake is 5/8 ounce, and it sinks. And it has 2 flat areas on the back to increase vibration, and it has kind of a unique rattle chamber. It's got a purple back, Golden Gill. It looks a lot like a bluegill. Gold, greenish stripes, a little purple on the gill plates, orange and purple on the belly. I mean, the detail on these things are just great. And look how big the hooks are too. They put ginormous hooks on these. And this is great thinking. A lipless crankbait, you should put as big a hooks on as you can. Let me let you hear it. Little BBs. So that's the Quake 70. Then we got the Divine Hybrid Jig. And this is a 1/2 ounce. The color is Delta Craw. And I'm not going to take that out. So their hybrid jig looks a lot like their swim jig, but also this could be a pitching and flipping jig. It's got kind of a flat bottomed head, so it could be a skipping jig. But that's that. Here's one of my favorite colors in the 6 Sense line as well. It's kind of funny, 2 of my favorite colors in this one bag. This is the Crush 100X. It's Black Magic. And this is very similar in some ways to the Movement as far as the shape of it. This is just a little fatter, chunkier. Got these bright green eyes. This black bait though works great in darker water. It's also good for nighttime fishing. And just a really good one. And as I said, it's silent. Can't hear anything on that one. Then you've got some hooks. Seems like all these box mystery things are throwing in hooks now, probably because they're cheap. This is a 5-pack though, 5/0. and it's a straight shank hook, so you might use this as a flipping hook. Really, this is more of a worm hook, offset worm hook, but you could use it to flip and pitch with if you wanted to, I guess. If you notice the head on this, the eye, can't get it close enough. There's a gap right here. And that's the only thing I'm not super stoked about. They say that it's ringed. You can see a gap though. And I really prefer the rings that are welded. That little gap can really cause havoc with your line. And so that's the one thing I would say I'm not happy about with these hooks. But they're stout, feel like good solid hooks for sure. So that's something to consider. Then they got the prawn, 4.2 inch, 8 count green pumpkin. This is a flipping bait like a beaver. Let's see if you can see what they look like. See them up close a little bit. Take one out. So it's a beaver. They call it a prawn, which, okay, fine. It has ribs kind of like the sweet beaver. These little side tentacles will move, not a lot of water. Got a flapper here, then the pinchers, and of course you can pull this apart if you want more action. Looks like a good flipping bait. You can also use this as a jig trailer. You could put this on a chatterbait, it's a chatterbait trailer. There's a lot of uses for beaver style baits. Then you have some shaky heads, the Divine Shaky Worm. This is 7 inches long. There's 8 in the pack, and this color is watermelon red. And I've already taken one out of the package. This is what it looks like. It's a good color. Watermelon red is a great color in general. And they also threw in some shaky heads. The Divine Shaky Head, 3/8 ounce, with a screw lock keeper. Green pumpkin as well. So this shaky worm with these screw lock shaky heads, that's a good combination. I personally prefer shaky heads without the screw lock keeper. I'm not a fan of the screw lock, but a lot of guys really like it, prefer it. I don't, but I'll still end up using these. So that's it. Short and sweet. I think a really nice box. The one thing about 6 cents Super Sack, the Super 6 Sack, is these lures are all, you get good stuff every month with the Super 6 Sack. I'm very happy with it. Continue to be happy with it. You don't get a variety of other brands, obviously, but if you like the 6 cents brand of baits, they're coming out with more and more stuff all the time, which gives you more and more variety. And so give them a try. I think you'll really like them. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Have a good one.